Good day, everyone. This is teacher Jumer from KOS, and today I'm going to talk about advice, this word, and advice. Again, advice with a S sound, and advice, Z sound. Okay? So advice, the difference between advice and advise is that advise with an S is a verb that's to recommend or to give information to someone. On the other hand, advice with a C is a noun, an opinion or recommendation offered as a guide to action. Okay, to better understand and to also put it into um, writing, here you can see that advice is used as a verb. So we can say, I was advised. It sounds like T. Advised to see my doctor. Okay? Someone told me that I should see my doctor. So I was advised to see my doctor. They advise Lucy to take the lessons seriously. Okay? So they told Lucy to take the lesson seriously. And then it was stupid to eat something from the woods without having someone to advise her. Okay? And then advice with a C is a noun, an opinion, or recommendation. So the speaker gave a wonderful advice to the students. Okay, so the speaker gave a wonderful piece of information or something that they can think of. And then I remember the advice that my mother gave me, always be honest. Okay, I am following the advice from my gym instructor, okay, to exercise every day, right? So that's very simple. All you need to do is properly use them, especially when it comes to writing, because in speaking, you can get away with that because they almost sound the same. But in writing, you have to be very careful. You make sure that you use the correct form if you need it to be noun or a verb. Thank you and have a great day. Hello everyone, again this is Jumer from KOS, and today I'm going to talk about 4 of the most mispronounced words. Especially in my Vietnamese students, these are the commonly mispronounced words. So the first one, most of them will say ikumi, ikumi, okay? So the next is this e, this e, okay? And then we have ikchain or ikchain. Yeah, the most of the time they would mispronounce it like that. And the next one is 16. 16. Yeah. If you are reading it the same way that I am mispronouncing it right now, then you need to watch this video. Okay? So let's go to this word. Most of my Vietnamese students will say "excuse me." Okay? But this is excuse me. Okay? This is excuse me. Excuse. Excuse. Make sure that you say ex, ex, excuse. Don't forget the S. Okay? Don't forget the S part. All right? Again, excuse me. Next is most of you will say this E. This E. Make sure that you don't miss this, the S, because you should say this is Z sound. Is this is. Okay? And next, exchange. Make sure that you say exchange. Exchange. Okay? X. this one again. Don't forget that. Okay? Exchange. And the last one is 16, but that's wrong. You should say 16. Okay? 16. Don't forget the S. Alright? So I hope you learned something. Those are really basic, but definitely it can help you sound more correct, especially when it comes to speaking, because you need to pronounce those words correctly. Alright, have a great one. Bye-bye. Hello, again this is Jumer from KOS Center, and today I'm going to talk about these, and this. Okay, this. All right. So these are, you should use these when you have more than one thing. When you're holding two things or more than that, then you should say these. Okay. For example, these markers, right? These markers. Because I'm holding it and I'm saying these markers. Okay? And then this is if you have one thing. So this is a marker. Or on the picture you can say this is an apple and these are apples. Okay? So if I hold these three markers, I'll say these are markers. Okay? Is this correct? These are flowers. Right? So I guess you should know by now that this is wrong. You should say these are flowers. Okay? These are flowers. Alright? And how about this? This is an eraser. Okay? Alright? So very simple. And definitely you can apply that. So have a great day and goodbye. Hi guys, this is Jumer again from KOS Center. So this time I'm going to talk about that and those. Okay, that and those. That is when you are pointing one thing. So that is an apple. Okay, that you are pointing, it's far from you. And then if you're pointing more than one thing, then you can say those. Those are apples. Okay? So if I am using this and I'm putting it somewhere and then I'm pointing at it, then I'll say that is a marker. Okay? But if you see more than one marker, let's say 5 markers, you'll say those are some markers, or those are markers. Okay? So here, is this correct? That is mountains. Okay? So this is obviously wrong. So you should say those are mountains. Okay? Those are mountains. Okay? So for example, if you are pointing one flower, then you'll say that is a flower. Okay? That is a flower. All right? So yeah, very simple. And definitely you can use that. Hello, this is Jumer from KOS Center, and today I'm going to talk about there, and there. Okay? Yup, they all sound the same. Okay? But they have different meaning and different ways to use them. Let's start with there. There. So this is an adverb, It means in, at, or to that place or position. So for example, we went on to Paris and stayed there 11 days. Okay? And then number 2, use in attracting someone's attention or calling attention to someone or something. Like you wanna call them, say, hello there. Hello there. Okay, so you can do that. Next is exclamation. Used to focus attention on something and express satisfaction or annoyance at it. You can say, there, I told you she wouldn't mind. Yeah, there, I told you. So you can use that. And then you can say, you can use it to comfort someone. For example, someone is having a problem and you want to comfort them. So you can say, there, it will be all right. Okay, it will be okay. All right. The next we have there. Determiner, possessive pronoun, there, and then determiner, there. Okay. Belonging to or associated with people or things previously mentioned or easily identified. Her sweet words had lost their power to attract him. So her sweet words lost their power. Okay, it's not working anymore. Her sweet words are not working anymore to attract him. Okay, the next is belonging to or associated with a person or an specified sex. She heard someone blow their nose loudly. Okay, she heard someone blow their nose loudly. So someone blow their nose loudly. Okay, and then use in titles. So for example, for queens and kings, you can say a double portrait or a painting of their majesties, the queen and the king. Okay, or if you have presidents of the country, you can say there. If a lot of them are present, then you can say their excellencies. Okay. All right, let's move on. So this time, there. It's a contraction. Okay. This is the original is they are, right? You probably know this, but this is just a good to know. There. So you can use this as unpunctuated, so you can write it this way, or punctuated there. So they are, or they're happy. They're happy. Okay? So, all right. That's very simple. And see you on the next video.